Hi, I'm Dr. Chad Blaker, and I'm going to go over a video on reestablishing the coordination and control of the foot and ankle. Now, this is a problem that occurs anytime you've had an ankle injury, whether it's a break in a bone or a sprained ankle or a foot. What happens is we get this disruption of communication between the brain and the body itself. And this is called proprioception. And that's really the foundation of coordination and movement. And what we want to do is we want to have this slow up and down movement of our foot and ankle. And we want to go as slowly as we can. Now what we're looking for is we're looking for things like where it kind of shakes or jumps through ranges of motion. And those are what I call glitches. It's a failure of smooth communication. And so up and down is the basic movement of walking on flat ground. Now once you get that, then you go on to the next exercise. As you complete these, you don't keep doing it and adding more, you just move to the next one. So the next movement is actually moving in a circle. And so you're going to go clockwise and counterclockwise. And again, you're looking for those glitches, those places where it's not quite smooth, like you just feel a little shaky through there, or it jumps through space. And just go back and forth over that and get that smooth, okay? So you're going to do that clockwise and counterclockwise. And then when you finish those, then you're going to go into a figure eight. Now a figure eight's a little bit more complex. It's a more complex movement, and you're going to come around. When you're on the inside, you're going to lift up from your big toe across, and then you're going to turn your foot over so you're lifting up on your little toe and pushing your big toe down, and you're going to push your big toe down and out as it sweeps around the bottom. Again, pick up on the big toe, pushing your little toe down as you bring up diagonally, then turn it over. And then the other direction of that figure eight, so you're going to sweep around, pick up the big toe, push that little toe down and in, and then sweep around. And you're going to pick up the little toe, pushing the big toe down till you get to the top. And then you're going to turn over the ankle. You're going to lift up the big toe, push the little toe down and around. Again, you're looking to make that smooth and controlled. That's the figure eight. Then what you're going to do is you're going to progress through the alphabet. It's best to use upper and lower case, as well as using block and script. So the reason is because these are familiar movements to the brain. We already know what they look like. We know what it feels like to write them. Our goal is to be able to replicate that in the foot and ankle. Again, you're looking for ways to identify where the glitches are. So as you master the various letters, you just cross it off. When I did this myself, my foot was like more stable than it's ever been since my first injury when I was running cross country in elementary school. So the glitches, you're just going to work on just the glitch of the letter, and then when you're finished, cross it off, move on to the next letter. If you do this throughout the day, you can progress through this very quickly. I was able to progress through this in a matter of 2 weeks. And so you can do this when you are diligent and do it on a regular throughout the day. Frequency is better than trying to do a lot all at once, because you'll hit a fatigue point and then we're in that adaptation mode again. So a little bit often is where the real power is. Look for your glitches, smooth it out, and you will feel more stable on your feet than you felt in a very long time. Thank you for watching the video.